I had the most fun and interesting fights in KVK 1, and here is what happened. I made a video before that this KVK will be very interesting. And it was. We even got to a point where 4 kingdoms were in a single altar. Yeah, we had 4 kingdoms in a single altar. So what happened is 57 attacked us on our altar, which is here, and which made 60 get 2 altars at the beginning, and 59 getting the other one. After a clash with 57, we won, and we captured the altar. But after a few minutes, 59 decided to attack us together with 57. Maybe they have some kind of agreements on 57 and 59. Who knows? But all I can say is when 57 is making a move on us, 59 will also make a move. I'm not saying that there is some kind of teaming up going on here, but it has been like this since the start of this KVK. So moving on, after that, maybe 60 is also getting bored with no action for the whole duration of this KVK, and they decided to join in on the fun. They even renamed their alliance to S8D, which looks like 58D, which is an alliance to our kingdom. And don't be mistaken with that. They did not come to help us on this. They even targeted us specifically to get kicked out of this altar. After all, this was a free-for-all KVK, and they can decide who they want to hit. So with this situation, we have 4 kingdoms at our altar at some point. Even with that, we still have the altar for us. At some point, 60 got the altar, but after a few minutes, we get to refresh and took it back until the end, and kicks 57 to their past. This altar fight is really fun and also annoying at the same time, as 3 kingdoms is focusing in on us, and that is just the first altar, so I'm looking forward to the next one. And they do not disappoint. 57 grouped up on our pass thinking that they can lock us down or something, but they got wiped out, and after that, I thought it will be more fighting on our side of the altar again, but they decided to go on their side of the altar and have a fight with 60. At the end, I think 57 got 1 and 60 got 1. And for us, we got 2 with 58D taking 59's side of the altar. So that was the last fight before we can build up in Kingsland and start the real fight. Then the time has come for us to be able to build in Kingsland, and as expected, 57 wants to focus us. I have heard that they don't really care about winning this KVK, and all they want is to lock us up on our pass. That opens up a lot of opportunity for 60 to build up as free as they want. And by the time 60 reached one of our flags, it became 1 versus 2. Actually, it became 1 versus 3 since other alliance are taking care of 59 on the bottom right side of the map. Our fight with 57 has been on a stalemate, and it is really not looking good for us. 60 already touched our flags, and we had to deal with them as soon as possible. But dividing our force didn't really work that well, although I got really good report from fighting 60. After a long fight back and forth with 57 and 60, it makes us exhausted and I really have to go to sleep, and we had to back down for now. Next day comes and we fight 60 with the third alliance 58B, since they control the lower right part of the map at least. I had no recording or stream of this one since I really want to focus on fighting, and I don't really feel well after a lot of days of not sleeping in the right time. We also lose this one as not a lot of people show up for this, and 60 is really just fresh and they had a lot of resources from no fighting since at the start. So after 24 hours or so of fighting in Kingsland, it's time for our day 2 rally. And here is the interesting part. There is no ally or talks to be ally, but 57 is willing to push 60 along with us. We did burn some of the 60 flags and build almost to the Great Ziggurat, while 57 is keeping them busy. Until at one point there is a mail that comes with a lot of confusion. we are told to stop attacking 60. 58 and 60 comes to a term to ally and focus on 57 instead. At first, I was really confused, but after the second mail was sent, things become more clear and the rewards that was promised to us was really good to pass up. And I heard that 57 was talking to other kingdoms behind our back, while 60 was upfront with their diplomacy with us. Don't quote me on this, I just saw it in the alliance chat and forgot to screenshot. So the plan was to take over the zone 6 of 57 and take their Herons and Sanctuary. We did good actually, and at this time I was working and just joining rallies and garrison, and most of my deaths comes from this. We almost got them, but Ogre really nuked his account just to defend the flag and for Bolek to come help for them. Bolek arrived and he just gave resources to Ogre, who almost got his troops to 0, and he has to use mixed troops on his mark. This took about 12 hours and I was really exhausted, and it was 4 AM for me and I really need to go to sleep. And after that, I woke up and we got pushed back on our level 6 pass. Mostly Asia downtime maybe, so maybe that's the reason why. The fight on this zone was goated though. We got Mao Garrison who can't be conquered, and we got Chimps who is giving away T5 kill points by swarming Flag Garrison. So after that, we waited for pass 7 to open so we can work with 60 to push 57 and test this newly formed alliance, which we successfully did. We got Zone 6 and Zone 5 of 57, meanwhile other alliance are taking over Zone 6 of 59. So what did the alliance with 60 actually gives us? It gives us access to Kingsland, which gave level 9 and level 10 Barbarian Fort, which allows us to push Honor. Speaking of Honor, we also got access to Altar, which gives a lot of it. Although they got the Ziggurat first capture reward and star at the end, we still got Fleeting Victory 4, which gives 2000 gems and other reward. And finally, the reward that is promised at the mail, which is 45 gold heads and 11 legendary materials choice chest, is we did get at the end after all. Even though we did not get the win or got the star at the end, we still get a lot of rewards, and for me, that's a big W. And that is it for this video. I actually made a video about the rewards that we got and the performance that we did in this KVK1. If you are interested in that, link will be in the description or comment down below. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 1000 subscribers goal. Thank you for watching and see you for the next one.